I went to the doctor. I never go to the doctor, and they didn't tell me what was wrong with me. I was in so much pain. I thought my appendix was going to burst. I took matters into my own hands by ordering the Dr. Schultz 5-day bowel detox. Okay guys, I think I received my detox formula, so let's go get it. Here's the formula. I think it's glass, guys. So I got this air detox. Apparently it purifies the air, so I gotta try that out. The intestinal formula number 2. This is the one that you're going to take after the intestinal formula number 1 to have your bowels working before you take these capsules. I think it comes with 250 capsules. This is intestinal formula number 1. This one has a little bit of less capsules, it sounds like, but you're supposed to take 1 capsule after your dinner and increase it by 1 if you don't have a bowel movement the next day. With number 2, you're supposed to take 50 capsules a day. Can you believe that? 50 capsules every 2 hours. That's going to be intense. This one apparently has clay, charcoal, and other things that are going to help absorb everything that is inside your intestinal walls, because apparently you have putrefied death in there. Animal fat, food that hasn't been digested, it's gonna peel it off your walls, peel it off your intestines. You're gonna poop it out after the next day with intestinal formula number 1. I am so excited, so scared. I don't know what's gonna come out of me, guys. I mean, this is a detox. I can have any solid food, only smoothies, only juices, only a little bit of salads. It draws out toxic waste and build up all those heavy metals like mercury, copper, all those things that you probably ate with your soda, aluminum. It's time to take the intestinal formula number 2. Guys, right now that tea burnt my mouth, oh my god, and I kept drinking it and I couldn't get the capsule through my mouth, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I might as well get some water up in here. After that tea, it was time for breakfast with the bananas, the strawberries, and spinach, because man, my stomach was rumbling, tumbling, gotta get that breakfast in. My energy was low because I didn't have no coffee. It's the first day I was so hungry. Even if I had smoothies 3 times, it was still not enough. My stomach was rumbling. It was hard to sleep. But the second day I was like, I'm not gonna eat smoothies. I'm gonna have some oatmeal, some banana, some honey, and a little bit of cinnamon, because cinnamon is good for you. I was definitely going to do the whole thing all vegan, no just juicing smoothies, but I regretted it so bad. And then I was like, I'm just gonna do it vegetarian. I ended up getting an Impossible shawarma wrap, which was pretty good. The meat literally tasted like it was real meat. They probably grilled the Impossible meat, and oh wow, it was heaven. I didn't eat fries though. I didn't eat the fries because they had cheese on them, and I'm not allowed to eat cheese or dairy or eggs and anything. But the third day I went back to smoothies, and then I had some Indian food. It was pretty delicious Indian food, because it has so many good spices. People say, oh wow, it doesn't look good, but I love it. I love the naan bread. I got stuffed cilantro naan. It was delicious. And there was a point in time where another day came and I had a acai bowl. We went over there, we got it. It was so filling. It had all the deliciousness. It had the algae, your omega-3s. It had granola, and it was humongous. I love acai bowls. If I could eat that type of acai bowl all the time, I probably would. But throughout this whole journey of almost going to the ER because doctors didn't know what was wrong with me, I was in so much pain, as I said before, my stomach hurt. I thought my appendix was going to burst. I thought I was gonna have to call the ambulance. A lot of bad things were gonna happen. But I was said, you don't have a fever, you don't have to come to the ER. It seems you're not throwing up anymore, because at some point I was throwing up. It was just one day, but they're like, if you throw up, if you have the fever, if you have chills, you gotta come in here. We might have to do surgery, but since you just have a stomach ache, your back hurts, you're fine. And I'm still in shock, because doctors are experts. They know what they're doing, but they didn't know. But thanks to the bowel cleanse, because your colon is 30 feet long, you need to cleanse that shit. You need to take all the waste out of you. It was amazing. I don't care. I would definitely do it again. No regrets. And it was hard taking all those pills and just remembering and setting timers and trying to stay near a bathroom. But the bathroom part wasn't even that bad. And you have to do whatever it takes to be healthy. You have to do whatever it takes to stay alive and healthy and well. People think it's gonna be easy. Just take one pill, you're done. You don't have to follow a diet, you don't have to follow a regimen. But when you get into that point of diets and regimens and you are doing it for yourself, it doesn't matter if it's gonna be hard. There's no one and done. There has to be a process. It's not that easy getting from point A and point B. People don't just get driver's license. People don't get degrees just like that. You could buy a license, you could buy a degree, but you have no skill, you have no knowledge. And you didn't work for it. You didn't try your best to eat well. You didn't do anything like that. So the Dr. Schultz formula is definitely worth it. It does help you if you follow a regimen, a diet, if you're really trying to help yourself. And if you're just messing around and you're just going to go back to the same food you're eating, you're going to go to the same diet, you're not going to learn to take care of yourself, you're always going to have those symptoms. You have to really discipline yourself. I think that's what I'm working on, disciplining myself. Food is so freaking good. It's so delicious. Sometimes I don't want to stop eating, but I know I have to for my own health, for my own well-being.